So, welcome back. What a good week, and what a challenging week with these two sins that we have been looking at, the two sins that we tolerate, anger and impatience. They're really greatly tolerated in our world. Maybe because we are afraid to speak directly to people when they are in a state of anger or a state of impatience. We feel maybe you can't calm them down easily, and so we let the behavior go on. Difficulty with that is, they don't improve themselves and they don't improve the relationships with people around them if this behavior goes unchecked. There's great value to having that behavior checked. We see it as maybe like original sin, that, in the beginning, well, original sin is what we call the sin influence in our world. And we feel, well, this is just a part of it and you just got to deal with it. Well, not really. I think we got to be serious about changing the behavior. And obviously the question is, what kind of practical methods would we choose? For example, many of you go to stations on the Fridays during Lent. The third station, the seventh station, and the ninth station, each of them are about the fall of Jesus on his way to Calvary, but how he got up after each. Maybe just using the three of those as a moment for prayer, saying, Lord, I have fallen. I've fallen again to my impatience. I've fallen to my anger. Please help me get back up and do better. Make me more conscious when I feel the impatience or the anger growing in me. Make me more conscious of your presence and your desire for me to rise above it. This week we got two woozies. We got some real significant things to contemplate as we reflect on the sins that we tolerate. This week we are focusing on judgmentalism and sins of the tongue. In other words, particularly the sin of gossip. So let me give you an example. Somebody who is gossiping or sharing information or some pieces of information with another about another individual or a situation in relationship to them. They're sharing not all of the facts, but a very small little piece. Now, what that happens is that causes the individual who is hearing the information to make judgments about a person. So we can see the subtlety here, that there's a great relationship in both of these sins, sins of the tongue and sins of judgmentalism. That when somebody is telling me information, true or false, about an individual, they are causing me to be judgmental. Now, there are many other areas of judgmentalism as well in our lives, but I think it's really important for us to be aware of how destructive both of these realities can be in my life. If I don't check my behavior on them, then I can just wind up walking around, judging other people, passing on information about them, and quite often it is not the truth. Sometimes it might be a part of the truth, but even if it is the whole truth, it's not my place really to go around and pass that to other people without their permission.